Education is said to be the key to greatness, but when it is being neglected, all forms of social vices is known to be elevated. Recall that the Academic Staff Union of Universities is currently undergoing a nationwide strike, calling on the federal government to pay more attention to the educational sector of the country. With all moves being made by the association proving abortive and the strike process entering its fourth month. Now students have made it clear that enough is indeed enough, as they held a peaceful protest calling for an end to the ongoing strike and the federal government coming to the aid of the association alongside the students.
Juba has purchased 100 million naira for. Minister of Education Adamu has not said anything. He has not said anything. Adamu walked out of the dance. They have not done anything to show that they are intentional about ending this strike. All we want is for the government to be intentional, be open, and finally with Asuu, let them give in to their demands. They are wasting our fucking time.
Students and parents alike expressed their grievances on the continuous neglect by the government in heeding to the pleas of various universities to improve in the standard of the institutions and also bring about the proper funding of the sector.
Been at home for more than 80 days, and recently, just today, just as we are here, we just got to know that it has also been extended for another 12 weeks. And now, this is just a tip. We are going to come out in masses. If they can't sponsor our education, then they should be ready to kill us, or even to prepare for some of us to become bandits. Because that's what the Nigerian government is trying to do right now. It is just so logical. Their own word is out of the country, having a nice educational system and enjoying the benefit of another government. But we are here suffering in our own system, and they are the cause of it. Our father are serving them right now. They want us to serve their children too.
Protest against this strike, like end Asuu Strike. We are tired of sitting at home. We've been home for more than 80 days. And now we are even ending, we had to extend the strike by 12, extra 12 weeks. We are tired of staying at home. We are not asking for too much. The simple thing we want is our right to education. We want to go back to class. That's what the simple thing we are asking our government. End Asuu Strike. Let's go back to class.
Demanding for the end of Asuu Strike. See, this is that we're actually not against Asuu Union, because we believe that they actually, lecturers, they have their they have family at home, they have their bills to pay. So we just want the government to meet and negotiate with Asuu and end the strike.
Want lecturers to come back and go to their classes. And what are they asking for? They are asking for goods, for funding, where they can do research, proper research. So when they come out, they will not be half-baked. They'll be able to compete with their counterparts in other parts of the world. Because when you go to the class, some of them, if you ask most of them, in a classroom you can have about 400 students. They haven't got the facilities. And we say you should go and do research. They don't have anything. They're just managing themselves. So want the federal government to listen to the lecturers. Even if they cannot give them 100% what they want, which we know that, okay, fine, because of the research, the economic meltdown, we may not be able to. But let them be at least 60 or 70, 30 to the federal government. Let the lecturers have 70, then they can resume school.
University system is currently underfunded. The federal governments have told the federal universities to go and privatize things and all that. So it's definitely underfunded. There are no good laboratories, there are no good chemicals, the schools are not well equipped, and it's affecting the lecturers. That's why you say a lecturer is teaching, the federal university is teaching, another private university is doing another private business. All this is not even an educational system. And this is what they have been complaining about. But unfortunately, what we have is Minister of Education getting a form, to run for president, 100 million. All those 100 million, why don't we put it into the educational system? Even if the government say they cannot do all what Asuu are asking for, 100%, which is possible. At least, what have they done? From now till when the strike started, absolutely nothing. Nothing. They have not done anything. I don't understand. Is the government that handicapped that they cannot do anything concerning the educational system? So they should wake up, they should be at alert and solve this problem.
Education is indeed the bedrock to achieving greater heights, but how long will the youth be looked down upon by the government before understanding that nothing is achievable without education? From Lagos, Emmanuel Olubobokun, KAFTAN Television.